Hey guys, it's Pete with part 2 of spaghetti with some leftovers. And I figured before I get started on part 2 of this one, I got a couple of cool emails from this fella, the Stig 3 zeros. That's what I'll say, the Stig 3 zeros. I guess that's the right way to say it. Anyway, we were talking about whiskey and stuff, and especially Jim Beam. I love Jim Beam. It's the cheapest whiskey you could buy, pretty much, that's worth drinking. And I love the good stuff, you know, the really awesome whiskeys, but I can't afford that right now. And even when I can, I still drink Jim Beam once in a while. So here's to you, my buddy. Oh yeah, that is yummy. That's my whiskey review for today. Anyway, still watching that movie. Love it. The spaghetti was almost ready. I grabbed one noodle and just bit into it, and it was still had that little bit of crunch in the middle. And that's usually when I turn off the heat and let it just kind of cook on its own there. And the spices that I'm going to use for this, I really dig this. This stuff is good. It's smoked paprika. It's got a little bit of a smoke flavor. It's not overwhelming. It's subtle, but actually it's a little more than subtle. It's kind of like Indian restaurant smokiness, which I really like. I'll wet my pinky and just take a taste. Yeah, that's good. So I'm gonna add some of that. Not too much, because it's subtle, but I don't want to overwhelm with smoke flavor in the spaghetti. But this is one thing I always grab for spaghetti, Italian seasoning. You cannot go wrong with Italian seasoning in spaghetti. There we go. And that's pretty much it for the spice. The meat's been cooking with the veg for about 20 minutes or so. So it's all pretty well cooked. So what I'm going to do... I love this scene. We're in a tight spot. Oh, what a great movie. See if I could do this with one hand. So I'm gonna start. It's hard for me to pay attention. I just love this movie. We're in a tight spot. I'm glad I'm not in that spot. Anyway, I'm gonna add this picante sauce. So I'm going to start with some of that before I add the tomatoes, just to see where it's at as far as moisture, because I'm going to let this cook until it boils down some, so I don't have too much juice, because I like my spaghetti to be chunky and not too runny. I like it to stick to the spaghetti noodles. I love my favorite scene, or one of them. There's so many. Where I gotta pause it for a second. Hang on. The guy George P. Nelson. He's like, "Hand me that chopper," and then he says, "George P. Nelson hates cows," and he starts shooting the cows. I don't know why that makes me laugh as much as it does, but it does. It just kills me every time. This movie I could definitely watch more than once. Like one time after another. It cracks me up. Anyway, so basically that's all I'm doing. I'm throwing some tomatoes in, got my pasta going, and I'm going to add a little Frank's Red Hot, a little of that Chinese hot sauce, maybe a little Tabasco. There's some spice in this picante sauce, so it's going to be smoky, spicy, and tasty. So, oh, and I'll definitely be adding some Parmesan cheese too, for sure. So hope you're all well, eat well, and enjoy yourselves, because I am. I'm gonna be laughing for a while. I love this movie. All right, take it easy. Bye.